In 1877, the small town of Elkin was a force in the textile industry, employing thousands. The famous Chatham blanket was known and distributed around the world. In 1988, the plant changed ownership, eventually closing, leaving the factory buildings empty and silencing the familiar clacking sounds of the looms. Today, those familiar sounds can be heard again.
I love the feel of this place. It gives a feeling of community and depth. The idea that it used to be a mill, how many people earned their livelihood here, how it's a part of the town, the history.
In 1942, the company built the Gilvan-Roth YMCA. It was the center of community activity for decades. Now, thanks to the vision of the Foothills Arts Council, it's well on its way to transforming this historic building into a school of craft.
Everybody's really excited, as we are to be here in the building and to be slowly bringing it back to life. It's kind of sat here neglected for a number of years, and so as we're going through the building and reactivating spaces as galleries and classrooms and getting students and instructors into the space, it's really just developing a life again. It's really exciting both to us and the community.
Very impressive how large it is and the different functions that it's going to contain.
Considering the building's history, it made perfect sense that the pilot program was teaching fiber arts, something very familiar to this community.
With Chatham's, a lot of people, their parents and their grandparents grew up working here in textile manufacturing. And though weaving was a job to them, now their grandchildren and their kids, they can still learn that craft and preserve some of that family heritage.
They're very rooted in the textile history, and they have a very positive attitude about the fiber arts.
I think this is incredible, what they're doing here, and to be able, you get, should I say, vibes from, There's a feeling here that, you can plug into a little bit. It's like a weaving tool. If somebody gives you a weaving tool that somebody else has used, there's some life that comes with that.
On this particular day, the Fiber Center is hosting an entry-level tapestry class.
You're going to see them using a very simple school-type loom, and they're learning all your basic techniques, so joining, hatching, making curves. They're also looking at twining, which is another technique of weaving.
Well, so now I am demonstrating a color blending technique called hatching.
The classes, the floor loom, the rigid heddle, the inkle loom, and tapestry, those are offered on a regular basis because they are geared towards the beginning weaver. And one of the things that we do is we offer the use of all equipment and materials. So someone can come in if they have an interest, but they don't have to make an investment until they've actually learned how to weave and know that it's what they want to do and pursue.
I just really enjoy the process of weaving. The calmness it brings, it makes me feel rooted to the past and to my heritage.
It is something that is fading. I think that the more people know, now that I know this is here, I'm going to definitely let folks that I come in contact with know it's here to come check out the gallery. Maybe if you're in the area for a time, come take a class.
If anybody has an interest in fiber arts and the threads and how things are created, you can't really pinpoint exactly what someone's going to learn, but I know that they're going to learn something and they're going to walk away with a richer background than they came in here with. They're going to grow from their experience here.
The Yadkin Valley Fiber Center is at 321 East Main Street in Elkin. And to find out more about classes and exhibitions, give them a call at 919-260-9725 or visit them online at yadkinvalleyfibercenter.org.